Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. I had to do some things real quick. What game did I say I was going? Oh, yeah, Grid. Okay. What's up, Illy? Been on a few days. Feel that Russell Wilson thing. Hey, they were talking about it, so that's why, like, a part of me is, like, not really surprised. I mean, but the past, like, few years, Seahawks hadn't really been playing so good, so that's why I'm, like, I'm not, like, all that worried about it, I guess. Like, it was just something where I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, y'all wasn't really doing anything for him, so what did you expect? Like, yeah, you initially see the news, you're like, oh wow, dang, that's crazy. But now it's like, then you like think more on it, and it's like, well, I mean, it's like, look at these like past like, I didn't know it was a rumor for a while. I was surprised. Oh yeah, yeah, they had been talking on that for a while now, and it was something where I was like, it was gonna get into a matter of time. Like, I don't know, cause a part of me was all like, okay, he probably just gonna stay out here for the remainder of his career and stuff because he likes Seattle. Cause I mean, like that dude, he was doing like a lot of like charity work out here and stuff. So that's why another part of me was thinking like, oh, okay, he gonna be out here his whole career. But yep, that man said, I am leaving. I am seeing overall different places that I can go to. But I mean, if you're like if the team ain't really doing any things for you, like I think anybody would leave because they wasn't doing any things to protect him. It wasn't like they were doing anything to improve the team. They were hiring like a bunch of college people thinking like, oh, okay, well, let's hire people with energy. I'm like, no, you guys need to hire people with a skill set. You guys need to hire people that's like they out there know what they're doing. Because if not, then yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Another thing you see Russell Westbrook saying, people that call him Westbreak. Well, it's like that's the thing. I don't know. Like, if you're not playing good, what do you expect? I mean, I don't think people are just saying you ain't gonna. They're not gonna say that if overall you're playing good. So you're doing something where they're calling you that name. It's like derogatory. I'm like, bro, it's like you're bringing that on yourself, Westbrook. Like, you can't be mad at the fans for responding. Honestly, people call LeBron names all the time. You kind of embraced it. Yeah, that's just it gets to a point in time where you just have to accept your like whatever it is that you're dealing with, especially in a very like public area. Yeah, it's like, bro, you're putting yourself in one of the greatest like NBA teams of all time. Like, you have a spotlight on you. What do you expect to happen? Like, and then on top of that, you're missing shots. Like, that's why they call it you Westbrook. I personally wouldn't call him that, but I'm just saying, like, there's them diehard fans out there where they're like, oh yeah, he Westbrook, he out here, he can't shoot, he can't do this, he can't do that. Like, he said he was getting death threats too. That's weird. It's no justifying that, but Westbrook is definitely not derogatory. Yeah, it's not. I think he's just saying that because probably it's I do feel like at times like within a person's career things can get to their head. I know I can speak for myself that there were at times when things did get to my head, but at the end of the day, you just gotta accept it. Like, okay, if that's what I'm gonna be dealing with, that's what I'm gonna be dealing with. But death threats, I think, yeah, that's people that's just taking it too far. You're taking it way too far if you're threatening somebody over a basketball game. It has to be people with money though. Like they bet money on him and they end up losing, like them fantasy football type people or something. Cause I'm saying a fan like myself, like no. I'm like I never will take a game that serious. Especially like, even if I was playing in the game, like or if I had money on the game, like that's why I'm not a betting person. I'm like going like I mean I'll go to a casino, I'll go to Vegas and have fun, but I'm like, bro, I don't need to be at no casino gambling my money away. So I'm pretty sure he was calling KD names after he left. I'm a Lakers fan, I'll admit our fans are the worst. So many people will receive debt. That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff. I just don't get why people let things get to their head that badly, where now you're threatening somebody's life over it. Because I remember when that situation with Nipsey Hussle and that like that other guy had killed them, and then they hired that defense attorney, and he was getting death threats. And I'm like, bruh, it's like it's not up to you to decide, like, you know, whether or not a person deserves to be here. Like, yeah, you know, he shouldn't be defending that guy. That guy should be defending himself because me personally, I wouldn't have taken up that case. I'm like, you shot that man because he called you out for being a snitch. Like, well, obviously you must be a snitch if you're gonna shoot and kill a man over it. Because if not, then yeah, then you wouldn't have had nothing to say or do about it. But yeah, I'm like, it's stuff like that, you know, it's just people let things get to their head, and I'm like, you shouldn't allow yourself to be that weak-minded. I don't care what the situation is. I mean, I've received death threats myself, like with YouTube, and I find it stupid. I find the person, you are so weak-minded to where you have to go and threaten somebody you've never met. Westbrook is probably one of the nicest people in this world, and could but potentially, it's funny though because it's like they'll say some stuff like that, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, do bodily harm to Westbrook, and then turn around and get into some like catastrophic accident, and then who comes to rescue them? Who comes to help them out? Russell Westbrook. So I'm saying it's like it's stuff like that where it's like when people they say things like that, not thinking about the future. I'm like, you could be in a catastrophic accident. Be that serious where you're saying athletes, death threats, athletes or anybody. I don't care overall what the situation is. You should never send nobody a death threat. I don't care who they are. It's like, you know, you let freaking their future decide on where their life is gonna take them. But I don't know. I'm a person where I'm like I said before, like I have a don't care attitude with a lot of stuff. So, like, I don't care of the situation, and it could be, like, some crazy... Just use athletes, because that's what we talk... Yeah. But, yeah, I don't care of what the situation is. Like, it could be some crazy mass murderer. I'm like, no. If they get caught, or whatever their life, whatever is in front of them for their life, I'm like, so be it. That's their life. Like, eventually, they're gonna have to answer for all that stuff, so... That's how I view it. But I couldn't even be that type of person. Like, and I don't know, like, I think at every given point in time in the person's life, like, and it would most likely be at a younger age. It's more common for a younger age. I feel like you get to an older age and you're just being a hater. It's like, bruh, you know, you still got some, like, you know, maturing to do. But, no, I even remember when I was a kid and I hated that YouTuber, Ray William Johnson. I remember I made, like, a whole hate video and all that crap, and it was like... And then when I sat down and started thinking about it, I was like, bro, why am I hating on this man? I had to say that's, like, when, like, peaceful, like, TMossBoss started kicking in. Because I was like, why am I hating on this man? Like, what has he done to me? I'm like, man, he did absolutely nothing to me besides upload YouTube videos. So I was like, I seen it, it's like, it's pointless. It's like, stupid. Ended up being a fan of him. This is a Nissan. I like this car. This car is actually nice. This is a touring car? I didn't even realize that, huh? Well, I did go to that section, so... Bruh, I pretty much... I swear, man. The game's leveling up system is weird. Got an achievement, at least. Second spin driving. Okay, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, I'm like, you know, that just overly. There's movies, they make movies about stuff like that. They made a movie kind of like where there's like some psychotic fan. That's actually the name of the movie, The Fan. Like it has it's starring Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, he's like this deranged, crazy fan. Wesley Snipes is this baseball player. It was a pretty good movie. It was pretty solid. I did like it. Like, you know, watching it, I was just like, because I ain't never seen it before, and I was just like, huh, I feel like that's a good like duo for like a on-screen film. I sat down and watched it. I was like, hey, yo, Robert De Niro, that man is... And it's crazy to think, like, there are fans out there like that. Like, even though that was a fictional movie, like, that was inspired by many true events. Like, there's events inspired before and after that movie that had fans carrying on like that. And it's like, it's crazy how, like, people, they'll go and, just be so caught up with a person. It's like, bruh, you gonna have to move on. It's like, you gonna have to move on in life. Don't spend your life chasing after a complete stranger. Like, you shouldn't spend your life chasing nobody, but a stranger, nah. It's like, what other, like, crazy, but even, like, real life stories and stuff where it's like, they'll talk on that, how just fans, they just take things too seriously. So I know there's the one YouTuber, his name is, Gavin Free, and I think, I might have told this story before, but anyways, a fan had, like, broke into his house trying to, like, kill him and, take his wife. And I guess, I don't know, like, I don't know if I think he had, like, a fascination or something just overall with the wife. And then he was, like, a jealousy thing over, the YouTuber, Gavin. And I'm like, bruh, you should... Two fans be wild, too, especially when two YouTubers start... Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's why I like the whole beefing thing. Like, it's... And trust me, I know about that. I know how fans can get carried away with that crap. Like, it's just some of the dumb things I've seen, some of the, like, fans of the, like, other YouTubers that I've had problems with. Like, I remember when I was beefing with this one racist YouTuber, and his fan commented on one of my videos talking about, you got 72 hours to apologize to him. I didn't even start nothing, but they was like, oh, you gotta apologize to him, otherwise your account is gonna get hacked. And then it was funny, like, maybe a month or two later, his account had got hacked. Agent said Fredo fan pulled up to his house when they were beefing, but luckily the fan was too scared to try anything. Oh, yeah. They're just doing that for a video. They're just doing that probably to get Fredo's attention. Like, oh, Fredo, look, I pulled up to your ops' house. Like, I ain't do nothing, but I pulled up to his house like, bro, you don't know what these guys got going on in their house. It's like they got 20 dudes in the house, and they all angry, and they looking for a fight. You know, walked up trying to fight their friend. How you think you're going to leave that situation? But, and then there was another time when the guy, it was with the last beef that I was in with that robot YouTuber. One of his fans had commented on my video. And his fans, it's funny how like how they're in so much like just in denial and stuff. But like I have literally shown every fan that I've talked to like within that fan base how racist they are. Like every time when they bring up like race or anything, I'm like, fam, like you're just proving my point furthermore that whole like community is racist. But nah, it was one of the fans was like, oh, because of your beef with just a robot, I have a right to be racist towards you. I'm like, I'm like, you're a particular TOS word. I'm gonna just say that. I'm like, something's like wrong with you in the head. I wonder if I could say that. Can I say? Because I know I can't say like the actual word, but can I say like? Because I feel like I'm censoring myself out. So like, technically, I'm not breaking no rules. 2K community was trending last night. Oh, was it really? Probably was over WWE 2K. I'm like, that's like the last like 2K game. What's the ratings for this game now? Hold on. They don't have it where you gotta go to one of the like yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at that. I am shocked to see a 2K game. Not one of the bigger NBA 2K got exposed as a weirdo. Oh well, yeah, that you know, there goes that. But look at that, man. Like it's freaking a 2K game with good ratings. And that's the like, and then the other edition. I think the other edition had like a lower rating, but hold on, because I think it was like the yeah, here it's this one. Still at a higher rating and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I thought I would never see the day. I was like, man, can video games be getting better in front of our eyes? Like, I'm tripping off of that. He had a dude calling him master and all. He offered another guy 10K stay in his clan. Oh, that's... Yeah. I'm like, due to my ancestry background, my background won't allow me to say that. I'm like, ain't no way I'm calling that. I don't care overall what the situation is. Maybe if it's like, if I'm doing a Quentin Tarantino like film and it takes place in the 1800s, and then it follows up with me, like, you know, not actually shooting, but, like, movie portraying shooting, like with a prop gun and stuff, and then they just add some CGI effects afterwards. But, like, yeah, I'm, like, killing off the actor, but, like, not actually killing him. Then, yeah, then I'll, like, you know, probably if I'm getting paid, but just to do it, nah. Please tell me he wasn't white. Just please tell me that. You come by, if you reply back talking about he's white, I'm like, bro, I hope he wasn't doing that during Black History Month. It's like, people, they just, man, we don't know his race. Oh. Yeah, but still, either way, I'm like, I can never call another man. Never show his face in the video. Oh, okay. It's crazy how, like, YouTubers, they could go on for so long with, like, without showing their face. But it does make sense, though. It's always a red flag to me and others. Yeah. Yeah, there are some YouTubers out there, because I think the one YouTuber, he got caught up in some drama, and I know people was like, I feel like, though, people always have tried to figure out, like, who he overall was, but It was this YouTuber named H2O Delirious. Like, I remember when I very first came across that guy, like, I always had found his videos entertaining, but yeah, I know people, they trip off of that. Like, oh, he don't show his face. What's up with that? I'm like, people just be out there trying to protect their identity. You got weirdos out there, so. But them cars just stop. Yeah, weirdo tendencies for years now, but I never knew he was that bad. Yeah, if he got people calling him master, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm like, somebody like that, bro, it's crazy how, like, people would just, you know, don't be a content creator if you know you're gonna get canceled, like, within a year or two, or within whenever. Can you hide your YouTube channel? You can only delete. I think you can only delete it. I've never heard nobody hiding a YouTube channel or like making it private. But you can like make the videos private, but that's about it. But you can't necessarily like hide a whole YouTube channel, especially if it's at a big enough subscriber count. Like, only thing you can do is delete it, private the videos, and just overall not be active on that channel. It'll probably take like a lot. It's a process because I feel like you'll need to go to your subscriber thing, block like. But I think people can still be subscribed even if they are blocked. So yeah, it's just best if you would delete your channel because I don't think it's possible to make it private. I have seen where, like, you know, people, it's like either private or delete. Well, more so delete, but, well, he had almost had 1 million. His channel is gone. Somebody think he did worse things now, trying to run from the consequence. Oh, most likely, if that had came out and that was just scratching the surface, like, yeah, most likely he did some worse things. If he deleted his channel after some stuff like that, yeah, he 100% has done worse things. That man was probably like, he probably was like, oh, let me just, cause I don't know, he might have like some old videos that, overall, he just didn't probably want people to see it, and he's just like, hey, what happened to all these old videos? How come you lost all these subscribers, or not subscribers, but views on this day? Cause you can check like Social Blade when a YouTuber has deleted videos. If the number doesn't say like, so let's say if you post a video, you get 1,000 views, then for that day, like, Social Blade would be like, oh, you got 1,000 views plus some because of other videos. So, like, let's say if I were to delete, like, 5 videos and they had, like, a significant amount of views, then it'll show on Social Blade, like, oh, this person has lost out on, like, 10,000 views or something. He would get his friends' addresses. One dude, he sent a picture of his house to scare. Yeah. Yeah, that guy, he had no choice but to delete his channel. He most likely deleted it. Because YouTube is like a public place. It's like, why would you private a YouTube channel? And then, like, just overall, like, on how easy it is to, like, I feel like, I mean, it's easy to follow anybody on any platform, but I just feel like, you know, with YouTube has always been kind of like a public place, so. Leave this only scratch the surface. Oh, yeah, yeah, there's some people out there where it's like, you know, they knew some things about him. There'll probably be some exposing videos. If this just happened, like, what, yesterday? There's going to most likely be some exposing videos of people coming out and saying all the different things that he has done. It's crazy how, like, people, you know, they just... Because I'm going to say I'm not a perfect person. I'm far from a perfect person, but I have to say I don't think I've done no wild or crazy things where it's like done had to like come back and hunt me in the video. I mean, I had people make videos about me about stuff, but I'm like, you know, that's just them. That's just them, you know, like overall mad at me about some dumb stuff. But other than that, I'm like, oh, you love ads. Oh yeah, I love them. I love when I'm getting ready to watch one of like my favorite, you know, streamers and then the 30-something or even go on Peacock and be wanting to watch a movie or a TV show and the ad them popped up. Thing is, some people holding things for years. It's like, dang, y'all use them for clout. It's kind of messed up. Well, I mean, think about it. You got somebody out here got you, you know, calling you master and doing all these other crazy things. I probably would have did the same thing too. And been like, all right, you know, you don't want nobody to like, you don't want to get exposed. I think it's best if you, yeah, just let me just, you know, get as many views and all that stuff off of you, and then so be it. So it's the best thing ever. Oh yeah, gotta love ads. That car is just way too, that's too bright. What is that like? It's like a black and yellow. Yeah, I like that one. But yeah, I'm like, there's people out there where, you know, they know that they're in the wrong for the stuff that they're doing. So like having somebody like, you know, get clout off of them, it's like, yeah, if you don't want to get exposed, because my thing is this, that stuff probably would have came out a lot sooner than if like these guys wanted to have like a successful career, then they was just like, oh, let me just get clout off of him. If he was like, oh, nah, you ain't getting no clout off of me, but you still gotta do all these crazy things, I'm still gonna send pictures of your house and all this other crap. Like, yeah, that stuff probably, because if these things happened like years ago, yeah, that stuff would have, that he wouldn't have seen almost 1 million subscribers. That man wouldn't have seen almost 100,000 subscribers. His stuff would have got shut down right then and there. People who are exposing him used to be in his clan. Yeah, and they just, you know, people, they, I guess, like, just overall scared to, like, talk about that stuff. I encourage people. I'm like, nah, talk about that stuff as soon as it happens. They're probably, I guess, like, if anything, they were probably like, okay, let me just make sure, you know, like, gain the trust of a lot of his fans. And then, overall, like, you know, turn them against him. I think that's probably, like, one of the main reasons why they did that. But also, then also to make sure, like, you know, okay, I ain't gotta, like, ever go back to some, like, you know, job that I don't want to work at. And I can just do content creating full time, so it makes sense. Yeah. It's like, trust me, I've been on, you know, I've been in the content creating game for a while. I pay attention to stuff that people do. I know one thing, this car cannot turn. But yeah, sometimes stealing clout ain't always bad. Especially if it's coming from like another bad person, yeah. So I had to say the times I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily say I was clout chasing, but I remember when I got into it with that racist YouTuber, I wasn't clout chasing, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be mad at the fact if his fans want to be a fans of me. I'm so driving so only will be listening. All right, V, appreciate you for listening. Shout out to V, guys. Make sure y'all go follow her. I feel like everybody in stream most likely already follows her, but for those watching this at a later time, because I know this is gonna be going up on YouTube, yeah, follow V. When a certain clan members got big, he would get nervous. that they might overtake his clan, but realistically, I doubt that would have happened. You never know. You see it a lot. Look at like when like music bands for an example, and there'll be that one artist that will like drift off, and then of course like they're gonna have people in their head telling them, oh, you ain't gonna be big unless you're with your group. What y'all talking about? Oh, it's some 2K YouTuber. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm talking about. It was just something Illy had brought up, but yeah, it's like yeah, but yeah, like when they leave those bands and then they start focus on their albums, people are like, oh, like Ice Cube for an example. Look how big he became after he left NWA. This man was doing movies, killed it with music, then he killed it with movies. I don't think he did so well with TV shows, but then he got like this like Legends Basketball League. So yeah, I'm saying like that man's making moves. Look at Snoop Dogg after he left Death Row Records. Death Row was pretty much like a group when you think about it, but look at how successful he became. Where's some other same time, I don't think most of them would join another clan. They even said their clan was close to becoming a business. They didn't want that responsibility. Who knows? They might like the ones that was close with each other in that clan. They might just overall start up a business without that guy. So and just have it where there's like a business manager or something, that can help them out with all that stuff. I hope they do. Yeah. Yeah, either that, they collaborate and all that. Yeah, because I'm like, they don't need that guy. If that guy was being toxic in that clan, they don't need him. They'll just either have like another person take over his spot, or yeah, hire a business manager. But yeah, I'm like that stuff. That's why I like with me, like a part of me, like I don't mind collaborating with people. I've done like maybe very few like collaborations with people, but at the same time, like I don't mind doing things solo. Cause it just seems like that it's you gotta be like close friends with somebody, and even then you still hear where like close friends would split up. And I'm not necessarily saying that with any of my content creating friends, but the ones that I did collaborate with, I'm either like not talking with them, or they're just not heavily involved in content creating. But there's some that's like like it's like a handful maybe. Through all of this, I hope he gets the mental help he needs. He was in a tour space last night. He's not beat up. He gets mental help. Yeah, because he realized the reason why people they do that, where they sound like they about to just break down, is because he knows that his career is over. That's the only reason why. Like, I don't know, call me a person that ain't got no sympathy, but I'm like, I don't have sympathy for a person like that. If they were being that toxic towards, and to the point where they all split up, I'm like, imagine how his friends and the other members of that clan feel. Well, now they gotta like, freaking do like double the work, to now they gotta start focusing on themselves instead of focusing as a group. Who knows? And like I said, like if they come together and they decide, oh, we'll just do things without them, then that's their plan. But I'm like, you put your friends in a situation where like he knows that like certain social skills, his YouTube thing became his personality. Yeah, And that's why, you know, like, people, they shouldn't allow where it's like this stuff gets to their head too much. Like, honestly, you know, be a hard worker with what you're doing and stuff. What's up, Liz? Be a hard worker with what you're doing, but don't let it get to your head where, like, you eat, sleep, like, and do everything like content creating. Like, take breaks. Like, that's probably why he sounds like he needs mental help, because he's in his YouTube mindset. And yeah, he knows that it's crashing and crumbling, and his career is like over with now. Safe to say, I'm highly offended. Well, why are you highly offended? I know I said Liz when you joined the stream. Did I mess up? Did I say something else? I know for a fact I said Liz. I'm replaying it back in my head. Those people who was YouTube and content 24/7. Yeah, it's people like that. It's like, that's not good. I've been in that mindset, and it's not good. The repair guy comes here and starts working on my house, right? Okay. I was like 12 and called me a little. Oh, that's messed up. I mean, it's messed up, but it's kind of a compliment. Like, but then again, like, we've talked on this before, like, due to your background, like, yeah, Asian people, you ain't gonna start aging until you hit like your 70s or 80s. You're gonna look like a 12-year-old all the way up until your 70th birthday. Even with 2K, he would hit top level every year since 2K15. Hard that is. Yeah, he never took breaks. I couldn't do all that. So y'all has. I mean, I'm trying to think. There were some like overly sized 12-year-olds I remember when I was in school. They might have not had all that, but I was like, you can't be 13 and a half. Like you don't look like a 12-year-old. Like, when I was 12, I had to say and stop looking like I was 12 until, like, maybe my 16th or 17th birthday. Kid. There's some people out there. Dang. Dang. There are some people out there, though, where I've seen, like, they're short or they're, you know, but you can say, like, okay. Like, I went to school with you. I know you're of age. You said it, Illy. You brought that on yourself. Nah, you know what video I feel like Liz can relate to? That video of Kevin Hart when he was on that lie detector test. He's like, I'm 5'4". Like 5'3", 5'3". 5'2" and a half. 5'2" and a half. He's like, no, I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". He's 28. The oldest. Yeah. People think, and the funny thing is, people have mistaken me for a high schooler. I told y'all about the time when them animal activist people approached me talking about, oh, you gotta be 18 to sign up. How old are you? I was like, I'm 17. Because I'm like, giving you guys $20. I'm like, bro, this is freaking money for the week. This is money for, I'm like, this is snack money. And drinking a beer near them. Yeah. Get you like a big old bottle of Hennessy. And then just, you know, just start, well, okay, maybe not. Get like a shot, like one of them shot glass things. Shot bottles. Give them a check. I know, right? But yeah, people, they be thinking like, cause if I shave off my facial hair, I should do that. I should like, but I don't know. I hate when I shave off my facial hair, cause I don't like how I look. Stunning. I had my age in my bio. Dang, I was one of those people. I can't remember when I did that, but instead of putting in my mom's bank account, dang. He gonna be looking at you all like, so, what school do you go to? Like, fam, I graduated. What is you talking about? So okay, Illy, like I ain't that old. I'm one of those people. You're like, hey, what school did you go to? I don't think I've ever said that to a person. Started stream. Oh, and my okay, now I remember. I was about to say I don't think I've ever had my age in like any social media platforms. If I did, it was like a long time ago. People put their that yeah. I don't know people because they'll ask, and I'm like I'm not afraid to tell people how old I am. So if they curious, I'm like I'll tell them. Right, Illy, it's like you what, like like a year? It's not you. Is not that younger, bro. And it's like, and this because what Liz is like the youngest here, so you middle aged, fam. What was that one? Yeah, there's that one car I was using. What's this? Honda is a Nissan. Oh, that was a GTR. Okay, yeah, I thought that was a GTR. Time someone new comes in my stream and I get yeah, I don't care. I'm like, shoot, people if they curious, I don't know. I guess it's like just with me, I just don't care. Let's say I'm 21. I would believe it. I'm like, if I was meeting you all over again for the first time, I'd believe it. I'm like, all right, she says she's 21. If I'm 18 plus. I don't know. I feel like that's a weird way of asking. I don't think I would ask like that. I'm like, I probably would say, how old are you? I feel like it's saying like, oh, are you 18 plus? Like, what you mean by that? Just have it to remind so much that I think people are going to say something. Yeah. Same. I thought my window was busted on this car, but it was just the rain. I was about to say, bro, who busted my window? I thought that looked like a Nissan GTR, but it was just the back of it looked weird. Reminds till I'm feeling 22. I know that song. I remember when I think on my 22nd birthday, I was thinking of that song, and I'm like, I can't wait for my 23rd birthday. I'm like, cause this is, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like songs where they just stick out and you can't even think of nothing else during that time frame. Here for my birthday, so hey, that should be dope. Until August. Dang. So Illy's the infant of the stream. Is 21. I know it's like I remember that's how it was like at my old job. Like everybody was like under 50, but I was the youngest because I had started working at my old job when I was 19. But mine it's like 13. Oh yeah, I think the youngest person that was to ever be in my stream, I think he was in like middle school or something. Wasn't it Bread Scientist? Somebody was in my stream. I think I remember one time they were saying how they were like 13, 14 years old. It might have been Bread Scientist. I'm like, by like what, 4 years? 4 years? It's okay, you a alligator. Stream was busy but free now. What's up, Wholesome? Yeah, you still in that dinosaur family, Illy, so to the back part of your car. That's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, that's how this car, like, I was saying the same thing before you came into this stream. Like, this is supposed to be a Nissan GTR, and I'm like, even I can look and be like, I did not think it was a Nissan GTR. Plus, like, the front end of it doesn't even look like they modified this car, and it was like, bro, you could have just left it. It's like the bumper, like the bottom end is like subtracted. Like they just said, like, we're gonna take this part off and put like some weird box bumper. It's not damaged, it looks odd. No, it does. Like it does look weird. But no, it's not damaged. For something like damage, like it depends on what card you're using, but cards, it's kind of like hard to damage in this game. Like they'll get like all scratched up and things, but you can't damage them as much. But no, like this how the card came. I think if I like could possibly like do like a 360 viewing of it, yeah, I don't like it either. I'm like, y'all could have just left the bumper. It's not like I'm losing the race. Well, I've been like maybe a few seconds because I'm like. The guy is 15 seconds behind me, so what, like 3-4 seconds if they just added the bumper? Like, so what if it weighted my car down? I'm like, I don't like how you got it looking. It's weird. Like, even sideways, it looks weird. This has to be like an older Nissan GTR. It can't be like a modern one. Well, do they have a photo mode? No. Nope. I thought they had like a photo mode so I can show like a full like viewing of the car. We returned it to the shop. I know, right? Sometimes, yeah, it's like, it's weird how they'll modify cars for a race. And I guess they do it just so it can like be lighter on the track. They get like into details. I remember I did watch this video like a long time ago. Car no bumper. I mean, there is a bumper. It's just weird looking. Yeah, see, it's like, it's there, but it's just not for a Nissan GTR. There, them give me a Flintstone. I swear, man. Dang, this is a quick lap. I feel like this lap was quicker than the other laps. I don't want to see how much money they take away. They're always taking away some crazy amount. I don't get why they're like, oh, it's 0 more miles for the upgrade. I'm all like, then I should be able to upgrade it, right? So I don't make no sense. Dang, I'm doing another race? Oh, this is the final round, okay. That does not look like a Nissan GTR. That's so weird looking. Them Hondas are kind of nice too. I like how those Hondas look. Keep forgetting my Discord profile picture is sideways. I'm saying sometimes like a photo, you turn it sideways or turn it a different angle and it's like, oh, wait a second, this is the money shot right here. It's like front side up. It's like, I don't know about that. Like make it sideways and we got a profile picture. about to say, it was like I saw white smoke. I'm like, tell me a car is not overheating right now in this game. I'm like, how is they overheating? Off on the Zion ones, because these games all coming out. Once I'm getting a new WWE game, new Star Wars Lego plus Dying Light 2. On top of that, cash, my dad gave us tickets to WrestleMania. Yeah, the WWE game, I would recommend that. In fact, I'm actually going to probably end up playing that after I'm done with this race. But yeah, that game is actually pretty good. Surprisingly, I thought that game was going to be bad. But I saw it, before I bought it, I saw it had good reviews, and even now it still has good reviews. So I'm like, wow, 2K might be making a comeback into making good games. Should take notes for their NBA game and make that into a good game where it gets 4 or 5 stars. You're just tired getting, especially that Backlash. Yeah, WWE 2K20 is almost $4. Yeah, gas is out, and everywhere else it's like $4 or $5. It's over that where I'm at. I think it was like $5, $6. Here it is past. Yeah. Yeah, it's like gas. I'm like, it is not good right now. Makes me happy I ain't got no car. I'm like, shoot, I've been complaining about it too. Probably wouldn't have been wanting to go out nowhere. It's funny how like many times like people was pressuring me like, oh, get a car, get a car. I'm like, look at all the requirements for it. I'm like, when gas prices go to back to, it's 14. Yeah, it's like when gas prices go back to yeah, almost 5. Yeah. Well, even I think out here, it's like I've seen gas prices, like, depending on the area, I've seen where it's been like $6. Feel bad now. Shoot, I don't know why. I'm like the freaking, all this crap that's going on. I think, as they say, it has a lot to do with this stuff that's going down in Russia. Which is weird. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just some explanation behind it, but I'm like, dang, man. Literally, sister just filled some of my tank. Hey, shout out to your sister. I'm saying, I feel like in a situation like that, it'd been me and my sister. She probably would have been like, well, should have filled up your gas tank before we left. We just start arguing. It's like, then at some point in time, somebody would have said something. We both would have been rolling around the gas station parking lot. Then I had to put her like in a one-leg Boston Crab wrestling move. Only takes $20 to fill up. Fill halfway now. Yeah. Gas prices is going crazy. That's why, like, if like when the time does come when you're able to get you another car, get an electric car. That's all you gotta do. I wonder, I don't think, do you have to pay to charge your car up? I feel like it's gonna probably get to a point in time where places are like, oh, you gotta pay to charge your car. Gotta call. No, we just talking on gas prices. Okay, I gotta head home now. Back in 23 minutes. Alright, V. Yeah, definitely do that. But yeah, I'm like, gas prices, it's like, shoot, that's why it's like, I ain't all that bad. Dang. Man. But yeah, gas prices, it, like, ain't all, or, you know, it's bad enough to where it's like getting an electric car. You know, got 100 in my payment. Ball in. Hey, there we go. Like, ball out. Someone asked for a ride and I asked them for 5 gas. I never heard again. I asking if anything I'm using 10. Yeah. That's people like that. I'm like, that's like, it's just best to not offer. I don't know why you be offering out rides. I'm like, I stopped at a point in time. Like, I ain't giving rides out to nobody. Unless we going half on this gas. I'm like, that'd be the only way, but 15. Dang. Just free rides before gas is expensive. Yeah, I'm saying it's like people, they go and trip over some stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, see if I offer out a ride again, I'm like, ain't giving you nothing. It's like you can walk, get a bike, get you a skateboard. Got the aux cord. So that's the people, they be starting to argue over that aux cord stuff. I'm like, I got headphones, so I'm gonna be tripping about that. I don't want to change my clothes. There we go. Cardi B, the other girl, does don't listen to Cardi. And we're fine. Oh, okay. So they got occupation. I ain't fooling with that. Nope. What's that look like? I'm taking that mask off because I'm like, I can't work with that mask. I removed that, yeah. I feel like that's a solid suit because I got like some shoes that can go with that. I need to change mine because he got like a weird like line in the back of his head. What's this? Oh, that's one of them old weird haircuts. Why you got like a random line? I'm like, it don't make no sense. Where did the line even come from? Bro, is his like back of his head broken? Like, what's wrong with him? He got like a plate? Like, all the like buzz cut haircuts got a line, which is weird. And I don't have this. Like, man, they need to. What kind of haircut is this? You have a haircut like this. All of them got lines. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that, but they just have like a bald haircut. Just buy some. Fix his issue. I know, right? Cause I'm like, what they got going on now? I'm like, I just go bald. They gonna be lines like in the back of my head. I wish I still had this haircut. And he's like balding. You can still see his like his head. I'm like, bro, what is wrong? He's still I don't even know what that haircut is. They ain't got like just pure baldness. Hold on, let me go back. Cool. You're going in this thing bald. listening to Zilla. A lot of people be talking on that guy. Copy, paste. So Neil Jr. He looked more like Pop Smoke, if anything. Or R&B, no middle ground. Listen to loud trap. I feel it. I feel it. My character is only 6 feet tall. And he a big dude. He 270 pounds. I'm like, dang. When am I going to get my contract? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I can't listen to one. Yeah, that's me. I gotta listen to a bunch of different. There might be at times I am listening. I find myself now listening to a lot of like loud music, but Smino again. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but they sound like a person that makes loud music. Jamin Taylor, I swear, man. Yeah, I did stuff like that when there are people playing music I know I don't like. Yeah, that's why I just bring my headphones. It's like an R&B singer. Okay, Smino just sounds like a name where like I don't know. I guess I just been listening to too much like loud trap music. I'm like, it sounds like a loud name.
I was watching some older stuff on the network the other day, and it got me thinking how cool it would be to have a hardcore match. But it's pointless since the coaches would never let us do it.
Well, what if, and hear me out on this, we did it super early in the morning before anyone got here.
How would we even get in the building?
I'm boys with Todd, the security guard. He gave me my own key.
That guy really is bad at his job.
We'd come in here bright and early, have our hardcore match, clean up all the plunder, and no one finds out. Trust me, it'll be fine.
My gut's telling me this could be a disaster, but for some reason, I still want to do it. You got yourself a hardcore match.
They make the conversation sound more fluid. This conversation sounds so. Well, I mean, they don't really focus on that aspect. They're more so focusing like on like, okay, we just gotta make it where the controls is good. I'm like, I think if it came down to it, I'd rather for them to have words like the controls is more better than some conversation. Dang. This is a hardcore match, right? So I can... Like, what you think you doing, big homie? Oh, hold on. It said I got like, is there a bat? Is that a bat? I think it's a bat, yup. Oh, he was close. Okay. Dang. Like, nah, that ain't no way that you could do that to somebody in wrestling. Take a whole bat to the head. why he did that, but okay. All right. Dang, bro. This man ain't gonna make it. Like, I think. Like, go ahead, get up. Dang. Is this allowed? Like, I feel like this would not be allowed. I feel like at some point in time, like, somebody would have to stop it and be like, okay, like, nah, this enough. Like, this whole man's body is in pain. Okay, there you go. That has to be a plastic bat. Ain't no way that's like one of them like real metal ones. Okay. I didn't know I could do all that. Okay. Yeah, man, I wasted my... Bruh. Well, that could have been like that headbutt move that I remember Chris Benoit would do. It's like, alright, once again. Yep, he done. Why is it that you just step on the bat and it still makes like a weird like hit noise?
What the heck?
It was like this when we came in?
Clean it up. Now. And then come find me. We're gonna have a little talk. So, give it to me straight. Who do I blame for what went down out there?
I'm like, Chase. Dang, they gonna really get me.
It was all my idea. So whatever punishment you want to hand out should fall on me.
That's not true. It was my idea. It was actually a tribute to your reign as hardcore champion in 1998.
Don't be a suck-up. All right, here's the deal. Since you're both taking the blame, you both get the punishment. The WWE tag team just happens to be stopping by later today, and they like to get hardcore too.
Didn't you vacate the hardcore title? So technically, you're still champ in my book.
That's a good point. You know what? That's not important right now.
Like the
Later
Usos?
today, you two are gonna face the Usos in a hardcore match. Have fun.
Have they even done that in like real life? I don't think I've seen them do ladder matches, but not no hardcore match. It's crazy how they be having like these over the top extreme matches in the game, but real life, please. These guys are like, I ain't doing all this extra stuff. You got him. You got him. It's like, hey, referees be taking too long. It's like, man. Dang, he got busted open. Bro. Oh, took out my own teammate. Bro. I'm going for my bet. It's funny as the ref count was one of the negative things about this, with YouTubers got to play early to stay that fixed it by release, but I don't think. What's wrong? Oh, with counting, like, yeah. Welcome back, V. Yeah, I thought you been like when they were outside the ring, huh? Nah, where are you going? It's like, fam. You want to scare somebody one of these days, Liz. What he getting? Oh, he getting the table. Uh-huh, go ahead, bring the table in here. There we go. Running the past couple of days. Dang, I'm like, that sound like some Seattle stuff. Only out here it'll be doing some stuff like that where it'll be raining like just for crazy amounts of times. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no problem when it rains outside. I be chilling for the most part. It's just when I'm out in the middle of it. That's why I'm like, nah, I'm trying to hurry up and get home.
I haven't checked in with you for a bit. How are you holding up?
I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I wouldn't be here still if I wasn't, right?
Play some Minecraft. Catch you later. Good stream. Appreciate you for stopping by, Liz. Shout out to Liz, guys. If y'all haven't, make sure y'all go follow her.
True. There's not a lot of patience for mediocrity around here. Reminds me of something my old man used to say. Good enough is only good enough if you're good enough.
What?
He really had a way with words.
I think what he meant was you can coast by if you have the talent, but if not, you better work twice as hard to make up for it.
Makes sense, I guess. Does he offer you gems like that all the time?
Not anymore. We haven't really talked in a while. Yeah, anyway, speaking of working twice as hard, in Mexico, 2 out of 3 falls matches are very popular. I was thinking it would be cool if you and I had one here at the PC. What do you think?
I'd be honored. Let's do it.
Gotta do this training before going to WWE. Yeah, it just adds more like of a training aspect to it. I like how in this they, oh, you're not some like trash wrestler. Like I feel like NBA 2K they'll be like, oh, let's have it where you got like some 50, 60 overall rating. Like I think my overall rating in here is like 86. So my guy, he knows what he's doing. 86 is pretty. Yeah. He lucky. It's like, bruh, is mistaken anything. It's like 86 in 08, 07. Yeah, because I was like, that dude was OP. He'd probably be like 70, 80 now. Well, if they got like, if they talking about like old Batista, yeah, he definitely gonna still be at that number. Wow, alright. This Hector guy, he can actually wrestle. Do you know they have an Unmasked Mysterio as a create character option? Just got fine. Oh, that'd be pretty. That's crazy. But I know it is. Yeah, I mean, cause he at one point in time, I think he. Well, I don't know if it was in WWE. I think they was like when he was in WCW. He would he didn't have like a mask. There was that point in time I think he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't wearing the mask. Oh wow, he kicked out. He ain't kicking out of this. Wow, this man ain't human. It's like he definitely ain't kicking out. Oh, what the? There we go. Had gone, I think 6 months out. Consistent smoking into my lungs. That felt my smoke just half. Dang. Alright, what other things they gonna have me do? Oh, is there like more? Am I missing something? What? Definitely gonna work on that. Who's decided review? It's like, man, it's like, of course I had to do an NXT match. Got NXT dope. Think that's what I might be starting off at. Yeah, stream confirm right now. Oh, it's all chill. Who's this? Is this me? Where's my my suit at? Who is this? Danny Birch? Birch. Oh, he one of them like UK guys. Cause I know they got that NXT UK thing going on. What the? Would be your theme song, Caillou theme song. Freaking honestly, I don't know. It definitely it'd be like a rap song or a heavy metal song. Could definitely see you walking in a long route. Honestly, I would pay money for that. I would legit pay money for that. lurking. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the lurk. Sandstorm there. I would not walk out to that song. As I ain't heard that song so many times in the freaking old years of YouTube. Looked like my character had a hole in his shirt. No, never mind. If it's gonna be some weird stuff, I'm like, anything you say, no. Shot, no. No. I would not walk out to that song. I would walk out to dead silence before I walk out to that song. No. It would be no songs from YouTube unless it was like a YouTuber that I followed, but no. Pick a song from your album. No, you most likely, yeah, it'll probably be a song that I would make. Be all like, forget all that extra stuff. It'll just be one of my own songs. Actually, there was a song that I did make years ago, and I was like, yeah, I definitely will walk out to that song. Oh dang, I'm getting ready to go to the WWE. About time. Drop PSP, put as your theme say. Yeah, good luck.
Hey, we have some good news. You're not going to have to deal with us much longer. Well, maybe if everything works out.
What do you mean?
Triple H feels like he's seen enough from you and the rest of the class. So it's time for an official evaluation.
Is this the PC showcase you mentioned back on my first day?
Exactly. All of the GMs will be here to see you guys in action. If you impress any of them enough, you might receive a contract offer.
Okay, about time.
Thanks for helping me get to this point. I won't let you down.
You put in the hard work and earned this opportunity. Now it's time to deliver and reap the benefits.
I'll be ready.
We should also
Goldberg
mention that each
Senior.
GM is going to be accompanied by a...
Oh, Road Dogg? Yeah, Road Dogg looked mad old in this game.
By evaluate, I mean you're going to face one of the visiting super...
Shawn Michaels, he don't even got like a Vince McMahon hairstyle. I'm like, I don't even get that.
So we wanted to give you a new challenge.
That all sounds good to me. So, who will I face?
Well, the options are Oni Lorcan from NXT, Shinsuke Nakamura from SmackDown, or the toughest challenge out of the three, Drew McIntyre from Raw. Keep in mind, there's no wrong choice. Being a tougher opponent would be more impressive to the GM.
All right.
Potentially open more doors. If you lost, risk might not be worth it. So, now that
Drew
you've got 10
McIntyre.
seconds to consider this life-altering decision, what's it going to be?
None of these names. Yeah, I know, right?
I want to really impress the GMs. Give me Drew McIntyre.
All right, we'll make it happen. Good luck, kid. Wait! We almost forgot the best part. There's a little surprise waiting in your locker. Oh, you mean his custom gear we made for him? Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, remember your first day when you designed your wrestling attire? Well, we figured it might help your chances if the GMs could see how you'd really look in WWE. Unless you'd rather stick with your plain old boring training gear.
No. I think I'm gonna go with my custom look.
Joint.
Thanks, guys.
Something said, bro, everybody in the world don't smoke weed. You can't even smoke weed in wrestling. It's like weed don't solve everything. It's like any situation possible. It's like, no, it's just weed is meant for weed activities. You try to be a wrestler smoking weed, I'm like, nah, bro, you getting fired same day. like what this guy want.
Just a heads up, I wouldn't get all worked up about this PC showcase, since the GMs are really
Didn't we have
only
this
coming to scout
conversation?
me.
That's not what I've heard. Who are you gonna face anyway?
I'm taking on the mascot. I'll dominate him. And show the GMs what they've been missing out on.
Wait, so you're not even facing one of the visiting superstars? Sounds like someone is scared to lose in front of the GMs.
It's called being smart and putting myself in the best position to succeed. Maybe you should try it sometime. But good luck getting a contract with whatever half-baked decision you made.
I am so jacked for this PC showcase. I had a dream last night that I beat Paragon and was signed by Mandy Rose to Raw. Then the dream got crazy. But we don't need to get into that.
You beating Paragon and getting signed to Raw wasn't the crazy part.
Oh, no way, man. I can do this. I step up my game when the pressure's on. And besides, all I need is one shot.
Well, I admire your confidence. And I hope it works out that way.
Maybe we'll end up on the same show.
Probably once after I
That'd be
do this
sweet.
match, then I'm
We
gonna
can
go ahead and
ride
call it a
together,
day with this stream.
Live together, work out together, eat together.
I know. We could do a lot of things together.
All right, well, good luck in your match. I'm gonna go buy a new suit to impress the GMs, specifically Mandy Rose. If our real-life connection is anything like it was in my dream, there's gonna be fireworks when we meet. Not literally like pyro or anything. I mean like the romantic kind.
Yeah, I get it, Chase. Good luck with all that.
It's like, man, that young man's weird. Beanies indoor. Yeah, sometimes it's cold. Like, it can't get cold like that. Come on, come on. Dang. Yeah, okay, it's not that cold, bruh. 69 degrees is like, that's decent weather. Feel my bones, bruh. Yeah, out here, it ain't that. It's not that cold, bruh. 69 degrees is like, out here, like, nah, you chilling. Rev, move out the way. Ice in the water. Okay, if it... We don't like cold weather, but, like, to us, like, it's when it's usually in, like, the 30s, 40s, maybe 50s. That's when it starts getting cold. Dang. Oh, nah. Come on. Get up. Get up. Nah, he too far away. he bleeding? Bro, hey, bleeding so much. Like, every wrestler, like, start bleeding. No blood. Now they have too much. I'm saying, I'm like, bro, bleeding from nothing. It was like, I barely even hit him. Well, he's gotta be. Maybe, I don't know. Look like he got a normal set of hair on his head, in my opinion. Dang, whose head is like all in the middle of the shot? I can't even see it. Oh, it's William Regal. I'm surprised they even have him in the game. They just recently got rid of him. Dang, alright. What is Mandy Rose doing? Bet he's a big dude in real life, Drew. Oh yeah, because I think he is. I do think he is. I think he's like at least like 6'5", maybe 6'5", 6'6", maybe 6'7". So I wanted to end this match, but I'd love to be that height. Not me. I started thinking about it. I was like, nah. You get tall like that, you're gonna have to like make sure you get all your clothes in like extra large. Sorry, Drew McIntyre, I'm sorry I had to do this to you. It's like, you are a good man. It's like, I appreciate the match, but you got to go. Nope, one more, because he might try to get back up, and I'm like, can't have that, so... Yep, he done for. He ain't even moving. If he kicks out of this, I'm like, yeah. Like, man, something ain't right with you. It's like, you gotta lay off the protein shakes and powders and creatine drinks and all that stuff. Like, you doing way too much. Star, congratulations on a successful GMs are impressed with your performance. We'll possibly offer you a contract signed with the brand. GMs for you Adam Pearce, Mandy Rose. When was she a GM? That's what I'm confused off of. I thought it was Sonya Deville. Work out later. William Regal, he don't look like he want to be there. Adam Pearce, this like something don't seem right with him. I guess Mandy Rose, like she's the only like semi-normal looking one, but they all just kind of look weird in a way. I don't know what's wrong with them, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, call it a day with this stream. I'll probably continue where I had last left off at with WWE and figure out where I'm gonna start my career at. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for being here today. Thank you. Stay tuned for the night stream, and yeah, once again, we'll most likely be playing WWE 2K22. And then I might switch over to my PlayStation. I might end up playing a little bit of Gran Turismo. So I don't know. I'll see. But thank you guys. I'm gonna actually, you know what? No, let me see if somebody's streaming real quick. I don't think nobody's streaming. Let me check. So I can potentially shoot somebody a raid. Oh, Eva is streaming. All right, going to raid her. Let it load up. Okay, come on, come on. I ain't taking forever for things to load up. I'm like, dang, bro, just there we go. All right, open up her stream. I think it's muted, so it won't like blast. Oh, wait a second. All right. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys, and peace.